Good day, everybody, and welcome to the Bowls Gauteng North Ladies Open Singles Final. Lovely day here with the one and only teruggetrokke Jenny Jones.
Well, Marisol, you're putting me on the spot here. I don't think I'm teruggetrokke. Maybe my Afrikaans isn't so good. But to our viewers, welcome to Wingate Park for the BGN Open Ladies Singles Final between Panache Ziramba from Harlequins and Kati de Vlaming from Pretoria High School All Boys. And sitting on my right, who's turned out to be quite a right-hand lady for me, is young Marisol Rousseau, one of our current Protea bowlers. Marisol, wonderful to be here with you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, thanks, Jen. The pleasure is all mine. We are watching as the ladies complete their last trial end. I think this will turn out to be a lovely final. Maybe let's have a look at these ladies' journey to the final. Okay, first up, let's look at Panache Ziramba. In her sections, she beat Almanda Allenby from Wingate Park and Riet Swart from Bronkhorstspruit. Made it to the playoffs where she beat Therese Bron, 21-15. Then she beat her own teammate Krishna Duplessis, which is also her pace partner.
You're right.
21-9 in the last 16. Going to the last 8, she beat Runal Lucas from CBC, 21-16. And a lovely semi-final that we watched this morning earlier, beating Leonie Durant. Really great road for Panache to the final.
Yeah, and from what I'm aware of, Leonie Durant is actually Panache's coach and mentor. So when you become good enough to be your coach, then you've made a name for yourself. Yes. So I'm sure Panache is going to do well in the final. If we get to Kati in her sectional playoffs played against Erika Goos from Linwood and Lizanne Norval, also a provincial player, and won that. And then Kati played Kiki van Rensburg from Pretoria High School All Boys and beat her 21-13. She then went on to beat Adele Nulith from Pretoria North, 21-13. She then played Norma Oda Freelink from Harlequins and beat her 21-9. And today a nice tight game against Isabel Buerta from Pretoria High School All Boys. And so it's Kati de Vlaming from Pretoria High School All Boys versus Panache Ziramba from Harlequins. And we look forward to all of you that are with us watching the live streaming. Please share this with your friends and family, and let's see if we can get the numbers up. And we want feedback. Tell us how you feel about the commentary and about the live streaming. It's a great initiative here at Wingate Park from Francois de Klerk and James Rushton to put on this live streaming. And as I'm sure Marisol will agree with me, it's a wonderful opportunity to showcase our top lady bowlers and men bowlers in Bowls Gauteng North.
Yeah, definitely. I think also huge congratulations to James Rushton, our president here at Wingate Park, for deciding to show the ladies final for a change, which I think will be quite exciting. But like always, we will also keep you posted on the men's final score, who sees also a great final.
I think so. I know Jonty Rhodes has been around for a while and has a good pedigree. He's been in finals before. Mm-hmm. Hugo Buerta, I'm not quite sure how well he's done in the past, but on his road to the final, he certainly played some excellent bowls. So good luck to both gentlemen going forward.
Yes.
So there's Panache's last bowl in the trial ends coming down, and the ladies will wish each other well, and here's to a great final. So just for our viewers, Marisol, here at Wingate, I believe is quite fast. There's a little bit of a crosswind today and a little bit overcast. what is your feeling about the speed of the green, and how do you think these ladies are going to master the conditions?
Well, seeing as they already played here this morning, I'm sure we'll from the get-go see quite good ends, or heads at least. But yeah, the quicker the green, some people would say it's a bit more. Consistency is key in that aspect. So, I think we'll see great heads.
Good. Yes, looking forward to it.
Great start there by Panache, maybe half a meter behind the jack.
Interesting from the point of view of watching Panache and Kati playing today. Panache leads for the Open Inter-District BGN side, and Kati leads for the Veteran Inter-District side. So two leads going to show their ability and their skills today on the green, eh?
Definitely, Jenny.
It's going to be youth versus experience.
Yeah. Also interesting to see how they both start off on different sides of the green, eh? Panache deciding to play the ditch hand and Kati sticking to the inside.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a nervous start, but I'm sure the ladies will, their lines look very good to start off with. So it'll be interesting to see how they adjust to the conditions.
Hey, Dean Woodley, watching live. I believe he's one of Panache's club mates. Welcome, Dean. Keep the support going.
Yeah, Dean, one of the things we're not able to do is pass on your comments to Panache. So hopefully she can get the feeling that the Harlequins members are behind her. And I'm sure Kati will feel the same with Pretoria High School All Boys. It's wonderful that we're able to live stream the ladies' final. I'm sure there's plenty of people that are going to be wanting to watch, but we're just a little bit nervous about the weather forecast for today. It's actually not as cold as what I thought, Marisol, but as the conditions are not too bad to play bowls today.
No. It's really good. Panache is looking really good here. Might draw in another. Yeah. Panache holding 2 at the moment, and Kati to play her last bowl. Talking about the green speed, Jenny, there's no short bowls, eh?
Yeah, I think on this green, I've heard it's lightning fast. It's all about line and length. So let's see as Kati goes down whether she's managed to adjust. She was running 2 meters through, and she's still running 2 meters. In fact, a little bit more than 2 meters. So I think that's going to be the big factor here is how well they can adjust their weight to the speed of the green.
Yes.
Right, so Panache off to a start there. 2-0 to Panache. So it looks like Panache's tactic is to bring the mat up about 3 or 4 paces and then roll the jack, but Kati's asking for the distance and wanting to know if the jack is over. So for those viewers that might be watching, in bowls, the minimum distance from the front of the mat to where the jack stops and gets lined up needs to be a minimum of 23 meters, so that then they can commence rolling their bowls. Dean, you can't drive and watch bowls. It's like drinking and driving. It's against the law. So please, if you are driving, just drive very carefully.
Hy is nat en koue Hartenbos, dit klink glad nie soos 'n goeie kombinasie nie, maar lekker om te sien dat jy ook inskakel. Ek moet sê dis vreemd om jou nie self hier in die final te sien die jaar nie. Maar ek hoop julle geniet dit.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Esme. Nice to see you enjoying our live streaming. Please just keep the cold weather and the wet weather in Hartenbos for this afternoon. We'd appreciate a bit of rain tomorrow though, so then you can share it with us.
Kati's still just running that bit, hey?
Yeah, I think it's a bit tricky, the speed of the green, with the mat being a little bit up. Bowls are just outside of a meter, but the lines are not bad, so it's really about adjusting the weight. And with a little bit of a breeze, I think sometimes they're just over-adjusting or whatever. Here comes a great bowl by Panache.
Yeah, looking to
Very
find
good
that jack.
adjustment.
Oh,
Lovely
what a great
bowl.
bowl. Kati has changed her hand and she's looking quite close here. Oh, just running through that bit.
For those of you that may want to follow the men's final, we've got Hugo Fourie from CBC All Boys playing against Jonty Rhodes from Groenkloof, and Jonty picked up and he's 2-0 up after 2 ends.
Might have cut down there a bit. I think it could be second shot, Jane.
Looks like second shot, yeah. So you see, to try and get that weight and that line perfect, it's going to take a little bit of concentration. But yeah, it looked like before she got that second shot that Panache could have been lying 4.
Yes.
So definitely cut down there. So it looks like it might only be 1 to Panache, but they're having a look. She's accepted that it's only 1. So after 2 ends, she moves into the lead, 3-0. Dankie Esme, dankie. Ons soek nie spoedpos nie. Ons soek die weer as die rolbal klaar is. Dit is van die Engelse boertjie hier in Pretoria. So again, Panache pulling the mat by maybe 3 meters and then rolling the jack to sort of like what looks like a 3/4 length, but it's probably more a medium length than short or long. Good opening bowl as well.
Yes, maybe half a meter behind the jack. Kati has decided to play on the other side of the rink. Oh, what a great opener by Kati.
Now, very good start there. Very good bowl.
Even with this weather, it's nice to see the turnout here at the final. Got about like 30-40 people coming to watch live, which is really great to see.
Oh, Panache has just played a outstanding bowl. Pulled the jack for 2. So I think Kati's got her work cut out at this early stage of the game. Yeah, I think as players, Marizal, we always value the support that people come, and it's nice to have a little bit of a bank where they can acknowledge the good shots that the players play. So it's lovely to see quite a few people that have come out today to watch.
Yep. Actually a great ball there, just slightly behind.
So Marizal, from your knowledge of the 2 players that are contesting the final today, have either of them been in the final of the Gauteng North Ladies Open Singles Championship that you know of?
Yo, Jen, in the short period that I've been playing bowls, I can tell you no. But I do know that Panache has got a silver in the Open Masters last year, which is a great achievement also in singles.
That's great. So there'll be a new name on the trophy this year, from what we know.
Yeah, certainly.
It looks like Panache is lying the 1 shot at the moment. Kati with a bowl to come. Very good try, just running that little bit.
Picking up the 1 will take the score to 4-0 in the favour of Panache.
Yeah, and she's sticking with the tactic where she's pulling the mat up maybe 3 meters, and obviously that's her favourite length. And yes, you've got to play to your strength, and that appears to be what's working for Panache at the moment. So interesting, this particular end, that Panache seems to be playing round the clock. Perhaps she prefers her backhand a little bit, because she was playing the the ditch side, and she's just played her backhand again, which is on the inside, playing back down. So perhaps that's where she believes that her strength is. We'll have to see as the game progresses. Looks like a nice opening ball coming through here from Kati.
Yeah.
Very
Picking
good.
up the jack.
There we go.
Great start there by Kati.
Yeah, Panache playing that backhand. Looks like she had an excellent line. Just the weight, a little bit through, but back bowls are never lost, so always in a position to catch a jack later.
Yeah, another great ball here by Kati. She's definitely settling in a bit now. Great weight.
Very close by Panache.
Yeah.
Just running through. Needed a touch of grass there.
Kati won't be unhappy with a little bit of a back ball now. Yeah, find yourself. That would be another, I think. Yep, the marker's indicating that Kati's holding 3. Being Panache, I would just try and find a second shot, Drop that meter of weight.
Correct. Yeah, that's where we'll see how the experience tells in this game. She looks like she's drawing a perler, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's have a look, see. I think Kati's holding the 1, and that's exactly what Panache has done. Is she's drawn a very good second shot.
Yep.
Very good second shot.
And Kati's on the board, I think.
That's right. It looks like she's got the 1 here. Certainly from what we can see from our overhead cam, which is being indicated to our viewers at the moment. Yeah, Panache concedes 1. So the score is 1-4. Right, from our statistician James Rushton, we told that there are 33 viewers online with us at the moment. Welcome to you all. Thank you for joining us on the live streaming here from Wingate Park in Gauteng North. This is the final of the Gauteng North Open Women's Singles Final between Panache Zuramba from Harlequins and Kati de Vlaming from Pretoria High School All Boys. Panache is leading 4-1 after 4 ends. just for those that might be interested in the men's finals, we've got Hugo Botha and John T. Rhodes, and the score's 3-3 after 5 ends.
Panache drawing a good opener here. Kati really not liking that ball.
Yeah, I think a seasoned campaigner, Kati, will know that as soon as it left her hand, she didn't like the weight. It's not difficult to be through on these greens because of the speed, but you just got to persevere. She had a good line, so really she just needs to realign her weight.
Drawing second shot there, Kati, I believe. Yeah, Mark has indicated that it's only one shot to green, which is Panache.
Panache doesn't like that last ball of hers either. Takes such concentration on these fast greens that as bowlers we tend to turn our backs on the bowls that aren't where we want them to go, eh? So Panache still holding the one shot with one bowl to come. See if she can draw the bonus here, Marisol. It's all on her weight here. She's looking very, very good. Yep, yeah, beautifully. That's a nice solid 2 for her.
Taking her to the lead, 6-1 after 5 ends.
Certainly from what we see, Panache has found the line and length a little bit better than what Kati has, and I think Kati's got her work cut out for her to just settle down and keep the line and the length going. Right, I see our viewers. We've got Petty Ziramba saying go girl. Obviously maybe a family member of Panache.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we've got the famous Chantal Nell from Harlequins, past president and well known on the Gauteng bowls front as well.
Yeah.
Not too shabby a bowler as well. Just wishing Panache best of luck for the final.
Panache's first ball is just a metre behind, maybe a little bit more than a metre.
Thank you, Dean. We have updated the score. We'll thank you for your input there.
Oh, great opener here by Kati. In the men's final, Jonty has just picked up a 2. So he'll be leading the game 5-3 after 6 ends.
Oh, Panache has just got a little rub on the bowl, but beautiful weight to draw in the shot and a little toucher. Lovely weight control there from the youngster.
Hy's so klein stukkie voor Katty, net so klein stukkie.
So Marizal, as a youngster up and coming here in Bosgauteng North and recently capped with your Protea players, I didn't see your name in the singles this year. Was there a health issue that you didn't play?
Yes, Jen. I actually tore my ligaments just before the singles, so unfortunately I had to withdraw, which is really a shame because I mean it's one of my favorite tournaments of the season. But I'm all right now, so...
Well, that's great news for us bowlers, that you back nice and fit. Panashe just drawing another one sort of like just over half a metre out, but looks like it could be second shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes when we're a bit young, Marizal, sometimes we do silly things. Hopefully it wasn't Brendan that was chasing you.
Chasing me around the paddle court, but no. Kati has decided to play the other hand, which is...
Well, she's getting into quite a nice position over there. Perhaps she's got her eye on something we don't see.
Yeah. Let's see where this ball ends. But if I was Kati, I would definitely play my backhand, see to get an edge of second shot off the red onto the jack.
That's what it looks like from here, Marizal. She's going to walk up to have a look at the head, which I think is a very good thing to do.
Yeah.
Because we all know that when you're on the mat, when you get up to the head, it does look a little bit different. So from an experience point of view, this was what I would expect from Kati, to actually come up and have a look at how the bowls are lying, and perhaps she'll agree with our call.
Esme, so daai misreën is nou net op pad hiernatoe. Dit het nou net begin reën hier in Pretoria. So will definitely make things interesting from a bowl's perspective, I'd say.
Yeah. For the sake of the players, I was actually hoping it would just stay dry, because it is on the cooler side today, and with wet weather and the cooler, Kati playing with nice weight, just a little bit narrow. So it looks like it could still, well, maybe one in a measure. So our dash cam is being slightly affected by the breeze. Can you see that, Marizal?
Yeah.
So there is a bit of a breeze up there.
And we've just been told that our equipment is not waterproof, so depending on the severity of the rain, we might have to postpone the live streaming until the conditions are better, but James will give us a heads up. Hopefully that doesn't happen, Jen.
Yeah, I think what you'll have to do, James, for the future is you'll have to get the equipment a raincoat, eh?
Okay, we've just been told by James that we unfortunately have to go offline, so sorry guys, but we'll keep you posted on the Facebook page. And it looks like we're back, Jen.
Fantastic. Thank you to James and Francois for getting us back online. It is raining here at Wingate Park. It was raining a little bit harder, but it's more like a drizzle at the moment. But the greens seem to be have picked up a bit of water. Seems to be a little bit heavier for the players, Marisol.
Yeah, definitely, Jen. And then also just to mention, we had to move the equipment. So it might not be the best angles that you will be seeing, but we are trying our best to bring you this game live from Wingate Park.
Yeah, and it looks like while you've been away, the score went to 8-3 to Panache, and Cutty's just picked up 1. So the score is now Cutty de Flaming 4, Panache Ziromba 8. And they've played 9 ends. In the men's final, we have John T. Rhodes on 9 and Hugo Buerta on 6 after 11 ends. So welcome back to our viewers that have joined us on this live transmission from Wingate Park for the BGN Women's Open Singles title between Kati de Flaming from Pretoria High School Old Boys and Panache Ziromba from Harlequins.
Yeah, and interesting to see now since it started raining, they're playing a bit shorter, Jenny.
Yeah, I think we underestimate how much rain actually came down. It was quite a steady shower, Marisol. So you can see from the grass being picked up on the bowls.
Yeah.
I think it's quite damp, and I think the players haven't adjusted yet to the speed of the green because it's pulling up quite quickly at the moment.
Yeah, no, definitely. Kati asking how far she's short. Looks like 2 and a bit.
Now there's just a slight drizzle at the moment, but the more the water falls onto the green, the heavier it'll become. Kati's adjusted quite nicely here, just within that half a meter of the jack. Panache also adjusting her weight very nicely here, and she's coming in for the shot there, Marisol.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, the mark has indicated that it's green, which is Panache. Kati just looking to find the inside of her ball, just adding that 20 centimeters. She'll definitely have the shot. She tracking nicely.
She's looking very, very good. Very good.
Yeah, shot drawn. Well
Lovely
done, Kati.
adjustment there. Very good adjustment. She must have heard you, Marisol. You can certainly call the head, eh?
Interestingly, Panache has decided to change her hand. I don't think yeah. The marker indicated that Kati is only holding the 1.
Yeah, so Kati changing her hand, playing the forehand to see if she can rest Panache's bowl and pick up or get a bonus here.
Oh, she's awfully close, Jenny.
Looking very good. Marker indicating that it is the second shot, so Panache got her work cut out here to cut down or even draw the shot, so let's see. Just dipping her weight and her line there. So it'll be interesting to see, Panache with her level of experience, whether she adjusts to the change in the speed of the greens with it being wet, Marisol.
Yeah, and all the conditions coming along with that, Jen.
Yeah, wet bowls, grass on your bowls, wet duster, wet raincoat, wet green.
Yes.
So quite an adjustment for a youngster. Right, Panache conceding 2, so the score moves up to 6-8. Kati on 6 and Panache on 8. In the men's final, I see that Hugo Buerta has picked up a few shots and closed the gap a little bit. So it's 10-7 to Jonty Rhodes.
Yep. Actually also a great final. It looks like Kati's just going with that little bit of a longer length, Jen.
Yeah, she's just taking the mat maybe up a metre or 2 rather than that 3 or 4 metres, and then putting it a little bit longer. And then, as we say, hopefully she's given it that extra bit of weight, because it is pulling up very quickly compared to what it was earlier today, Marisol.
Yep. There you can see maybe 3-4 meters short there with her first bowl. Panache has got an
very good opening bowl there.
Incredible opener here, hey?
Very, very good. What has impressed me about young Panache is that she's played her line quite well in this game so far, Marisol.
Definitely, Jane. She's always on the line, just inside, just outside, never missing her line like an
good
awful
ball
lot.
coming down from Kati. Let's have a look-see. Oh, what a perler.
Oh.
Might not be the shot, but it's a very good bowl in the head anyway. Yeah, to those of you that have joined us with our online streaming, thank you very much for your participation. Share the link with your friends and family, and let's boost the numbers. And please, we're open to your live chat. Tell us how you're finding the commentary with young Marisol Rizzo and myself, Jenny Jones. Let us know how you feel.
And if you have any questions, please share it with us.
Yeah.
We are always open to answering any questions which you might have.
Lovely. And as Marisol alluded to a little bit earlier, we're back online, but we only have the one camera at the moment because it is still raining. So we have made a plan. So the angles might be a little bit different to what you were seeing before, but at least we've got the commentary going, and we thank James and Francois very much for their initiative.
Looking very close here, Jenny.
Very good bowl coming down here from Kati. Oh, she's
Yeah,
drawn an absolute perler.
What a great shot, Kati.
That shows the experience coming out there. There's definitely a speed adjustment here, Marisol, because we can see from the men's final as well that the gents are pulling up short. So yes, the green is damp, and it's quite an adjustment for all the players on display today.
Yeah, definitely. Funny to see that Yichu's not wearing a jacket yet.
Probably plays better without a jacket on. You know, sometimes you get too hot, too irritating. So yeah, he's probably in his comfort zone. So he's happy to just enjoy the cold water from the rain. Right, so Kati picking up there. She's moved on to 7 to Kati de Flaming and 8 to Panache Zeromba.
Interesting to see that ever since the conditions have changed, Kati's actually managed to like close that gap, Jen.
Yes, very much so. Thank you, Esme. Yeah, I know these guys at Wingate, they top notch. They know how to handle things. And again, to James, the president of Wingate Park Bowling Club, for your initiative and being able to make a plan so that we can bring this live to our viewers.
Great ball there by Kati, drawing the shot.
Yeah, she looks like she's adjusted better to the conditions than Panache, and I write that down to the level of experience. I'm sure Panache hasn't played too many games in the rain, because in Pretoria we don't get a lot of it this time of the year, so this is quite a bit of unusual weather. What would you say, Marisol?
No, definitely not part of the norm. Winter rain in Pretoria is
a great
is quite
ball coming
unheard
down
of.
here. Wow, great second shot, Panache.
Better me, dit is net 'n plesier. Ons is bly as ons julle kan akkommodeer om die mans se game ook te kyk.
Ja, nee, Esme Kruger. Julle hoef nie om 'n hoed om te stuur nie. Ek seker Hugo het 'n baadjie. Dis net soos jy sal weet, dis nie altyd lekker om met 'n baadjie te speel nie, want 'n mens kry te warm of jy's nie gemaklik nie. So ja, nee, ek glo nie dis nodig vir die hoed nie, hoor. Maar julle ouetjies wat daar in Hartenbos is, as julle wil 'n collection stuur, ons sal dit vir ons gunsteling 'n charity gee, hoor.
Great weight here by Panache.
Lovely. Another second. Yeah, so we've still got a drizzle here at Wingate Park in Pretoria. Certainly very unconventional weather from what Marisol is indicating we're used to here in Pretoria. And not easy conditions for any of the players, but certainly the quality of the bowls that we've seen up till now has been good, and we hope it continues.
It looks like Panache is playing maybe with a little bit of weight. No, she's short.
Yeah, so Kati de Flaming just chipping away at that lead that Panache got off to. She got off to a flyer, and Kati's managing to chip away. She's just picked up another one, so the score will go to 8 all after 12 ends. And the rain comes down a little bit harder, Marisol.
You know, as a spectator, having a score this close is always lekker to watch, Jen. But I'm sure playing, you'd rather prefer just running away with the game.
Yeah. You guys just drawn a beaut there in the men's singles final. So again, as you alluded to a little bit earlier Marisol, Kati sticking with that mat maybe 2 meters up and a slightly longer end, and certainly she seems to have found her niche. Oh wow, what a beautiful bowl by John D. Rhodes, just drawing the shot there. And after 15 ends in the men's final, Jonty moves to, let's just see what the marker indicates, 1 shot up. So Jonty moves to 11 and Hugo 8.
Another interesting fact, Jen, for this season, the Open Lady Singles had a total of 78 entries, whereas the Men Open Singles had a total of 151 entries.
Goodness me. Well, it's certainly like a nice healthy entry, and I think it's going down to the wire today. We have some fierce competitors in the final. We did show our viewers the road to the final of the ladies participants, and certainly no easy games in BGN. Very competitive district that I've found since I've moved from Ekurhuleni to BGN, and good quality bowls in not such easy conditions.
Better conditions there by Carmen, saying especially when you can watch from your warm home. Geniet dit, Karis, ons is almal jaloers hierso.
Okay, Carmen, you should have been here with the twins. I could have been playing. Anyway, enjoy and hugs to the babies. The big kids. They turn 2 now, hey? I'm just looking for the jack, Marisol. Can you see the jack in the ladies' game?
You can
I'm
see
not
it.
quite sure who's lying the shot there. Do you think it could be Kati lying the shot there?
I think it's Kati holding the shot, Jen.
There we go. Right, James is bringing us in there. Kati touches her own bowl. Yeah, no, that's definitely the shot.
Yeah.
Got a good little rub off the bowl there.
Marker indicating that Kati's holding the 3 shots.
Goodness me. From here, where we're sitting, it certainly doesn't look like that, but he's right on the spot, so thank you for our marker getting in the thing, and that could be the shot.
Yeah,
Panache
Panache
just drawing the shot.
Just drawn the shot.
Kati had lovely weight there, just nipped the grass a little bit, so marker indicating that Panache is holding the 1 shot with 1 bowl to come. Let's see if she can draw the bonus. Ah. Yeah, so in the men's final, we've got Hugo just drawn 4.
4
Which will
pearlers.
put him in the lead, Marisol. He'll be going into the lead 12-11 after 16 ends.
Yes. I think it's the first time in the men's final that Hugo is leading.
Yeah, quite right. Yeah, Jonty taking his jacket off. Seems like the drizzle may have stopped. And
Panache picked up the 1 there. So the score is 9-8 to Panache after 13 ends. And she's still sticking to that 3 meters, 4 meters up and like a 3/4 length.
that's it, back to where she was finding it earlier on. So the 2 players definitely got their own strategies here, playing with the mat a little bit. Kati preferring the slightly longer ends, Panache preferring maybe the medium to 3/4 ends, where she is certainly nailing the jack. Very good opening bowl here.
Yeah, great opener here by Panache.
Kati's line, not too bad, just running that little bit through. Panache just playing that bowl a meter through the head. Good bowl there. Nice cover bowl in case Kati plays with a little bit of a trail weight. So in the men's final, Marizal, it looks like Hugo certainly adjusted to the slightly heavier conditions, finding his line better than what John D is.
Definitely, Jane.
Having had that bit of rain. Yeah, looks like he could be lying 3 again.
Yeah.
Kati's just drawn a beautiful second shot there.
Speaking about the singles, Jen, if we look at Kati's singles record over the past few years, she has actually managed to get to the last 8 in the 2023 Perfect Delivery Gauteng Open Ladies Singles.
Very good. That's one of the biggest competitions in South Africa, and that's no mean feat. So she's got quite a nice pedigree. I know that she's been a mixed pairs winner with Kiri Kariako in the BGN mixed pairs, and has represented BGN at the national mixed pairs, the Bowl South African national mixed pairs, that is. So she's got quite a lot of experience, quite a nice little bowler. Her experience level versus Panache. Panache, I think, has only been playing for 3 or 4 years, but certainly performing at a nice level here, getting her bowls in the head. Presently holding 2 shots.
Esme cheering on her former club mates here, shouting CBC. I must say there's actually a big CBC turnout here this afternoon. You can hear them clapping whenever he goes close to that jack.
Kati coming up to the head to check and see the lie of the bowls. Panache holding 2 shots. And a couple of minutes ago there was no rain. Now we've got a steady shower again. So conditions very tricky for the players, Marizal.
Definitely, Jen. If we look at the shot that Kati's going to play, I don't think she can afford to play with too much weight. Because if her ball goes, might drop a 3 or 4. So just maybe a meter over the draw.
Yeah, she seems to be playing the backhand. Let's see how she does. If she turns her ball in for second shot. Oh, what a try.
Yeah, lovely weight there.
Yeah. Yeah, she's conceded 2. So Panache will move to 11-8 after 14 ends. Yeah, so now we've got a very heavy downpour, so feel quite hot off for the players. I was really hoping it would be a dry term for them to just finish the singles, but yeah, the rain is making the conditions quite difficult because the speed of the green is changing all the time. Yeah, Esme, you're still a member of CBC as a country member. Yeah, you know, you can't take, you can take the girl out of Pretoria, but you can't take Pretoria out of the girl, eh? I can tell you this weather is very conducive of what you were talking about in Hartenbos earlier on. We've got very cloudy, overcast conditions. It looks like a real murky afternoon after having a beautiful sunshine this morning.
I think especially in conditions like this, Jen, we really appreciate the people such as the markers and the umpires that are giving up their time and their warm homes to come and mark here.
Yeah, we got to remember, Marisol, that the technical officials and the markers are all volunteers. They don't get paid to do their job. They just do it for the love of bowls. And yes, as you say, they deserve all the accolades that we can give them.
That jack was short, and I'm sure Kati will make use of it, playing her length, which is up to this point has been slightly longer than what Panache favours.
Correct. She's just bringing the mat back a little bit. She's got the mat up maybe 2 meters, whereas Panache is putting it up maybe 4 meters. And then, yes, as you've correctly said, she's making the jack a little bit longer. So I would say she's probably playing maybe a 28, 29 meter, as opposed to when Panache has the jack and lines it up correctly, she's probably playing maybe a 26, 27 meter. So definitely slightly different tactics, which is working well for both of them.
Quite a good opener there by Panache, maybe a meter short. But again, lovely line, Jen.
Very good line. Yeah, no, that's what's impressed me about the youngster today. She's, I'm not quite sure, is she playing with the Drake's Bride Professionals?
She is.
She is. And Kati, what bowl does Kati play with? Do you know?
It could be Proteas.
I'm not sure. Yes, I think you're quite right. I heard somebody say earlier on that Kati plays with a Protea, which gives her a slightly different bend. But she's maybe snuck in for the shot there. Yeah, Panache has got a good bowl down there, going down there, Maury. Yeah. Oh, what a good bowl.
Just promoted herself a little bit.
Oh, and Hugo's drawn an outstanding bowl here in the men's final as well.
Isn't that great to see? Yichu high-fiving Jonty.
Lovely.
Just showing the sportsmanship, you know.
Yeah, lovely camaraderie between the players.
It's all about that.
Kati looking like a good line over here. It's all on her weight. Looks like not a bad bowl there.
No,
maybe slightly through the head. Oh.
Panache is still holding the shot.
Panache is still holding the shot, yes. So in the men's final, it's also a tightly contested contest here, with Jonty playing against Hugo. The score at the moment, Hugo is 13-12 up and holding 1. Panache still holding the shot over there, according to the marker. Bowls are surrounding the jack. I think the weight is proving a little bit more challenging for the players at the moment. And you've got to give it, that looks like you've got to give it a little bit of a push to get there, Marisol.
Kati trying awfully hard here, Jen. She could be close. Slightly short, eh?
Yeah, just didn't have the right weight. Yeah, Hugo picking up another one in the men's final, taking the lead now, 14-12 after 18 ends.
And in the ladies' final, we have Panache leading 12-8 after 15 ends.
Yeah. Yeah, and at Wingate here, at Wingate Park in Pretoria, the rain continues to fall, uncharacteristic for this time of the year. Very good opening ball from Panache,
Yeah, great starter here.
putting the pressure on Kati. Jonty also putting a good first bowl in, just half a meter from the jack. Oh, and the rain is teeming down. Might not be able to see it on the live streaming, but I think you can. Yes,
Yeah.
there James is giving us a up close and personal, and we can see the players are getting nice and wet. Green's getting wetter. Conditions proving to be quite challenging for the players.
Panache has actually decided to change her hand here. Playing another great ball. Oh, just sold the shot there.
Yeah, and very unfortunate. It's something that I've noticed about Panache as she's playing. She plays her first bowl on her backhand, gets in that half a meter circle, 50
Yeah.
centimeter circle, and then with Kati drawing slightly behind, maybe just outside the half a meter circle, Panache then changed her hand. Perhaps a little bit of inexperience. She should maybe have just played onto her own bowl or slightly round her own bowl, having found that line so well, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, she is a young bowler, up and coming bowler in BGN and South Africa, and certainly has a lot to learn, like we all do.
Tracking close here.
She's looking very, very good.
Half
There we
ball
go.
and jack. What a great shot there
Very,
by
very good.
Panache.
Turned Kati out, and she now holds two. Very good shot that.
Kati can also really afford to play with that meter of weight, Jen. Getting, inside edge of her ball onto the jack.
Correct. Nothing for short. So yeah, needs to. Oh, she's looking like she's got a beautiful line here.
Yeah.
Oh
What a
wow!
great
What
shot.
a great second shot. Not quite sure. Let's see who's got the shot. We'll wait for the marker to indicate who's holding the shot, because from our angle it's not easy to see.
I think the players have decided to come have a look themselves.
I say it's still the red ball, Panache's ball. Great second shot, great effort there by Kati. Yeah, and in the men's final, Hugo definitely finding these conditions wet and a little bit slower. He's finding the line very, very well. He's now in the lead 15-12 against Jonty Rhodes after 20 ends, and lying the shot at the moment as well.
think Panache will maybe seek to play her backhand, just turning her outside bowl slightly behind.
Yeah, looks like that's the right call. Very, very good. She looks like she's got a good line here, Morizal.
Yeah, tracking very nicely. That could be a good change.
I think I can hear a little bit of thunder in the background as well, Morizal.
Yes, definitely.
Certainly low hanging cloud. This more than a slight drizzle. Very, very difficult conditions for the players, but certainly the quality of the bowls has not been impacted. They're
No.
actually playing a high standard of bowls despite the difficult conditions.
They're actually playing better
Yeah, you're right.
than in the beginning, Jen.
Yeah, I think the green has slowed down slightly, so perhaps it's a little bit easier to play that line.
Kati playing a
She's looking
good
very,
line
very
here.
good here. Very, very good here.
Awfully close, seeing to turn
Yeah,
that
she could have
ball.
turned it out.
And they've just indicated that lightning is 20 kilometers away, Jen.
Oh wow, okay, yeah. So hopefully we'll be able to see the conclusion of the both games before we get disrupted by the lightning.
Kati picked up the shot there.
Was
Not
an
sure if it's
outstanding
one or
draw.
two, Jen.
Yeah, I didn't see what the marker indicated.
Oh, he's showing two shots
Two.
to
Wow,
Kati.
what a beautiful draw. She just played with enough weight to just turn Panache's shot bowl out and finish with a 2. So the score will now go to Panache 12 and Kati 10.
Yes.
So very tightly contested women's final we're watching on the live streaming here. We've got 41 people that have joined us on the live streaming, and we thank you for your interest and your participation. We do have a live chat available, so please, if you've got any questions or you've got any comments to make about the live commentary, Marisol Rousseau and myself would welcome the opportunity of seeing your comments and any questions that you might have.
Yeah, just pop in and say hi and from where you're watching. It would be great to see how everyone is tuned in from all over the country, Jane.
Yes, yes. Nice opening bowl there from Kati. Looks like it's just 3/4 of a meter short of the jack.
Another great ball there by Kati. Panache just looking to add that 1.5 meters. She looks a little bit narrow, but great weight there by Panache. I think Kati could still be holding the 2. Yeah, Kati's still holding the 2 shots. Sticking to her hand.
From here, it looks like those 2 balls of Kati have got lovely weight. So she just needs to consolidate, which looks like exactly what she's doing here. Very, very good finish there.
Yeah, great
Turned her
shot
own
there.
ball onto the jack.
If I was Panache, I would actually look to play the backhand, Jen. Rest
Correct.
onto something, just get a
Yeah,
second
I would
shot.
do the same thing. You see, this comes down to experience. Although we sitting here, Marizal, we're not on the green, so
Yeah, true.
I suppose perhaps she prefers that side of the rink. She believes that it's easier to get there. It just looks like she's pulling up. Beautiful line she had. But we all know when the shot's down, you've got to be that little bit more positive to get into the head and try and make that change.
Speaking of change, I think Katu will try and just play with that half meter, seeing to turn her own ball, make the change first.
Yeah, because Panache has given her the opportunity to do that. She looks like she's got lovely weight here again. Yeah, very good. Not quite sure. Let's see what the marker...
Like we were saying earlier, Jen, you could hear when Yichu's playing a good shot.
That's it, yeah. Jonty was lying 3 purlins. That's Jonty Rhodes from playing against Hugo from CBC. And Jonty was lying 3 buttes, and Hugo came in and drew the shot.
Panache could have drawn the shot there, I think.
Yo. And we actually suggested that our call would have been on the backhand. She duly changed her hand and might have got second shot, I think. I think she could have second shot. Let's see what the marker indicates or what the players decide.
Yeah, I think
Let's
they
have
say
a
it's 1
look-see.
to Kati, which takes the score to 12-11 in Panache's favour.
Yeah, and a slightly softer drizzle now, so conditions not becoming any easier for these players. The temperature is dropping a little bit as well, Marizal. I don't know if you can feel the air cooling.
Oh no, definitely, Jen. Lekker om te hoor van Tannie Helen de Beer. Hulle sê hulle kyk daar vanuit ATKV Eiland Spa. Ek hoop die weer is lekkerder daar.
Ja, nee, dis baie oulik. Ons hoop julle geniet julleself daar. Hoe's die weer daar? So thank you Esme Kruger. Dit reën nog in Pretoria en u spanmaat Hugo Botha het nou net 'n touch met sy bal getrek. En julle sê julle het nou die son gekry en dit reën nog steeds hier in Pretoria soos ek sê.
Kati's first ball is nearly 2 meters short of the jack.
Yeah, Kati opting for a slightly longer end again, Marizal, and it's certainly a challenge for the players because her opening bowl is just that 2 meters short, and Panache not seizing the opportunity to just play a little bit more positive, also falling that little bit short. So definitely the players having to adjust to the slightly heavier conditions, not easy, but obviously trying their best. The quality of the bowls in the men's final has certainly, Hugo has certainly upped his game. He's really drawing very, very well against Jonty. Lovely line from Panache, just that 2 meters short. So again, the line is very, very good, but it's just the weight that's letting the girls down. So Helen de Beer, who let us know that she's watching our live streaming from our TK4 Eiland, says that it's baie lekker warm en is 31 grade. So baie dankie vir dit. Ek dink die temperatuur hier in Pretoria het nou gedwaal. Is dit die regte woord, Marizal?
Gedaal.
Gedaal. Ek dink dit kan miskien so wat 18 grade wees. 'n Bietjie
Ja.
koeler geraak.
Moontlik bietjie koeler.
En daar's baie wolke en dit reën nog steeds. So geniet die warm weer.
Cathy het nou net 'n fantastiese skoot getrek daarso. Die merker wys Cathy hou 2 skote.
Ja, dis uitstekend.
Hi Almar.
Oh, okay. So we're just having a
Hulle het nou net die
little
kop
look over here.
klaargemaak.
Sorry, Marisol.
Nee, gaan jy.
The temperature is 15 degrees in Pretoria at the moment. So the cloud cover is 91 degrees, and we've had about 5 millimeters of rain so far, which is doesn't seem like much, but it certainly had an impact on the speed of the green.
Definitely. Another great shot drawn there by Cathy. I think Panache can afford to play with that meter, Jen. Just maybe half a meter to a meter. Seem to get the
Correct.
split of the balls, follow onto
Yeah.
the jack.
I think she's trying that here. She certainly looks like she's got better weight, and yeah, she looks like she's got a brilliant line. Oh, slightly wide, but wonderful weight.
Yeah, definitely came in there for third shot.
Yeah.
The score at Higu and Jonty is Higu is up 18-12 after 23 ends.
Thank you, Omar Pretorius, for joining us. Hope you're enjoying our commentary. Let us know where you watching from. We have 40 viewers online watching our live streaming, and we encourage you through the live chat to let us know where you're watching from and whether you're enjoying the commentary and the live streaming.
The score at the ladies' final is 12-13 to Cathy. Cathy leading the first time throughout this game.
Yeah, it's definitely with the tactic of rolling that longer jack. She certainly found her weight better on the green that has slowed down slightly, and I think her level of experience is now showing. But certainly a very tightly contested ladies singles final here, and some incredible bowls that we're busy watching. Beautiful shot here from Jonty Rhodes, trailing the jack, lying the shot. Okay, Almar, thanks for that. I believe you're in the Pretoria North area. Have you got rain in that area as well? Aan 'n kant die berg?
Higu playing with a bit of weight here.
Making contact with the bowl, but not quite enough. So Jonty holding the 2 shots with 1 ball to come. See if he can consolidate and draw the bonus. His weight's looking pretty good. Just got to finish past that bowl. Yeah, that may be a good look for third shot.
I think the marker indicated there that Panache is holding shot with that left ball over there. So Cathy just looking to draw inside that. which she
Beautiful
does.
draw, lovely weight adjustment. Her previous 2 bowls had reasonable lines. She was just a little bit through, and a good weight adjustment there. So Jonty Rhodes picking up 3 shots there, and the score in the men's singles final will be Hugo Buerta 18 and Jonty Rhodes 15 after 24 ends. Cathy looking to consolidate here. She's holding 1 shot. A little bit heavy, but holding the one shot. One ball to come from Panache. Claire Pollard. Hello, Heather. Love from Claire Pollard Goodwood Bowling Club in Cape Town. Thank you for joining us on the live streaming, Claire.
And Dion van Rooyen saying die son het begin skyn in midstream. Dankie julle vir die streaming. Dis net 'n plesier, Dion. Ons hoop julle geniet dit en kan saamvolg.
So Cutty picking up another shot there. So just keeping her score ticking over. She's now 14-12 in the lead after 19 ends.
The score at the men's final is 18-15 to Higu after 24 ends. And interestingly, Jen, they both started playing at the same time, both finals. The men has already completed 24 ends, whereas the ladies has only completed 19 ends.
Yeah, look, I think the ladies like to take their time. You know what us women are like. We like to get our money's worth and we like to steal the thunder. Good
No,
opening
most
bowl there
definitely.
from Cutty. Not a bad opening bowl. Yeah, we can see it's the clouds are opening up a little bit to the west side, Marisol, but still drizzling here at Wingate Park, where we are watching live bowls and bringing you the streaming from Wingate Park Country Club. It is the Bowls Gauteng North Men's and Women's Open Finals. The women's final between Kati de Vlaming from Pretoria High School Old Boys and Panache Jaramba from Harlequins.
Yes, Jane, and in the men's finals we have Jonty representing Groenkloof against Hugo Botha from CBC Old Boys.
Two very competitive finals in the men's. The score is currently 18-15 to Hugo, but he's just conceded 3 shots, and let's see if Jonty wants a measure on the 4th, because that'll put him peels. Yeah, it looks like Hugo conceded 3 shots, so we will go to 18 all in the men's final. While we'll give you the number of ends, which is 25, not really significant in the singles game because it's the first player that gets to 21 shots that wins the tie.
Great balls here by Panache, having the first one on the jack and then the second one just slightly behind. Kati looking to draw second shot here.
Yeah, and you can see from our live streaming, still raining here at Wingate Park.
Not sure if you just say Jen, but the men's final score has just gone to 18 all after 25 ends.
Yeah, very, very competitive. Both gentlemen playing very, very good bowls in these difficult conditions. At one stage, Hugo was in the lead and Jonty's managed to claw his way back. So, wow, and as we're speaking, our people on live streaming, watching, will be able to see. In my childhood, we used to call it a monkey's wedding,
In
where we have the shower.
Ja, in Afrikaans sê mens jakkalstrou met wolf se vrou, Jen.
O, is dit? So ons het sonskyn hier by Wingate, maar ons is nog steeds reën.
Panache just looking to move that jack maybe a foot to pick up a 3. But it looks like she might be short, Jen.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like she'll pick up the 1. And the score will go to 13-14 after 20 ends. So Panache picking up 1 shot there. Score will go to 13-14 after 20 ends.
Kati having the advantage to throw the jack again.
Yeah, Panache losing the advantage there, more resolve, because she rolled the jack shorter than the required or the permitted length, and then losing the advantage by having to give the jack and the mat to Kati, who's then realigned the mat and rolled a much longer jack. So let's see if it's going to be in her favour or not, and how Panache reacts to this longer jack.
Having a good opener there, Panache, maybe just half a metre short of the jack.
Yeah, that's a very good opening bowl, considering that the length that she would like to have played was a lot shorter. So it looks like the rain has actually ceased here at Wingate. The clouds are opening up a little bit, and I'm sure the players will be happy to see a bit of sunlight. Hugo in the men's final, picking up a 1, going 19-18 after 26 ends, and rolling a full-length jack.
Kati also being awfully close here. Could have
Lovely
maybe
wet.
just slipped in there in the back door.
Yeah, Panache has done enough to get the shot there. Lovely weight on the bowl.
Kati asking if she's 2 down.
Yeah, she is 2 down. Changed her hand, and looks like the weight's good, but she's just nipped that grass a little bit on the forehand. Yeah, Panache has got lovely weight here. Could have put a 3rd one in there. Let's see what the marker indicates. Slowly the 2.
Kati asking if she can go have a look. I think she's scared to play her forehand, Jen, because if with a bit of weight she could turn panache in and even take herself out.
You're quite right, Marisol. From where we're sitting, it looks like both those shot balls are possibly slightly low of the jack. So you'd have to have a perfect line to play to get the bend inside there. But on the other hand, if you do get a rub off the balls, you could actually get the shot. So
Yeah.
I think playing the forehand for me would probably be the percentage shot. What do you think?
Yeah, Jen, I think depending on the position of those balls, I would probably still play the forehand, but not with weight. Just seeing to draw inside it, maybe even get inside of the short ball, which is...
Well, she's been up to the head. She's looked at the lay of the bowls and she's decided to play her backhand, Marisol. Perhaps she feels that's the safer shot.
Mr. DBT saying, go Ihu.
Yeah, Marisol, we're up to 51 viewers on our live streaming. Again, thank you for joining us from Wingate Park here in Pretoria, where we are watching the live matches of the Bols Gauteng North Men's and Women's Open Singles Championships. In the women, we have Panache Zeromba from Harlequins on 13 and Kati de Vlaming from Pretoria High School All Boys on 14 after 20 ends.
And in the men's final, we have Higu, who's up 20-18 against Jonty. Could be the final end, Jen.
There we go. And we've got Rina Janse van Vuren, known as Blondie, watching us from Polokwane. Great games. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching, Blondie. I'm not sure what you're doing in Polokwane, but it's probably a lot warmer than what it is in Pretoria as well. Great opening ball from Hugo. That's the kind of bowl that you need when you on 20, Marisol.
Yes, definitely great opener there by Higu.
Great. Oh, what a great try by Jonty. So you can hear that I think Marisol will confirm that her home language is Afrikaans. So she calls him Hugo, and my home language is English, and I call him Hugo. So it's one and the same person, Mr. Botha from CBC All Boys.
Definitely.
Right, so we just will be commentating a little bit on the men at the moment because Panache picked up 3 shots and has gone into the lead 16-14 after 21 ends. But both ladies have decided to take a comfort break, so no play in the ladies' final at the moment. But the men, you can see from our live streaming, Hugo lying the one shot that he needs for the game, and Jonty got a very, very good second shot there. But I think in this
we've
in
just
this
asked
final,
James to go adjust that camera for us a bit.
There we go. What a great effort, Jonty. What a great effort. So Hugo breathing a sigh of relief. One bowl each from the players to follow. Hugo on the mat, his last bowl on this particular end. He's holding the shot and he's on 20. Jonty Rhodes on 18. So it'll be interesting to see. He's just taking a nice wide line over there, Marisol.
I think if he plays to face those 2 balls at the back,
Yeah,
could have been a great ball, Jane.
No, he could be holding 2. So a big shot to come from Jonty. 1 and a measure, according to the marker. Jonty playing for it. He looks like he's got a reasonable road here. Whoa, what a try.
Very close there by Jonty, and that's the game, Jane.
That's the game. So, winner of the BGN men's singles title, Hugo Botha from CBC Old Boys, and the runner-up, the silver medalist, John T. Rhodes from Groenkloof. Very, very competitive game, Marizal. Played in good spirit, both great ambassadors for the game, and a very good final.
Indeed, Jane.
Right. Right, our ladies are back. Panache lining up the jack. Let's have a look if she's got the right length over here. Looks to me that it might be over, but I think Kati might ask for a measure. 2 meters. If it was me, I would be asking for a measure, because it's 2.5 up. So. Yeah, the jack being short. So again, Panache has lost the advantage there. She rolled the jack less than the permitted or the required 23 meters. So Kati realigning the mat, and as has been the case in the past, will roll the jack that little bit longer. So Marizal, here comes a beautiful bowl from Panache. She certainly adjusted well to this length.
Yeah, definitely, Jane. Great opener here by Panache.
Nice ball coming down here from Kati. It's all in her weight. Just falling that meter short.
Lovely to see Hugo walking with his wife, I presume.
Yeah, probably his biggest supporter, and certainly a pat on the shoulder there, telling him how proud she is of him. And yes, it's awesome to see, because even in this morning's games, he really played a high quality of bowls, and under difficult conditions, him and John T gave us a really good display of quality bowls today in the final of the men.
Yes.
Kati just over adjusting on her weight there.
A lot of commotion here, Jane. Everybody congratulating both of these men's players.
Yeah, sometimes I find it a bit distracting for the players that are still playing, but hopefully both Kati and Panache can keep their focus and not be distracted by the movement of the players on the next door rink, the players and the spectators.
Kati changing her hand, probably looking just to find Panache's ball or the jack. Awfully close here. Yeah, great second shot there by Kati.
Yes, very nice. En Helen de Beer, julle twee is baie oulike kommentators. Maak die game sommer lekker om na te kyk. Baie dankie Helen. Ek en Marizal, jy weet, is die jonk en die oud, en ek is die Engelse boertjie en Marizal is die boertjie Engelsman. So baie dankie dat jy kyk. Ons waardeer jou deelname en jou kommentaar en jou comments.
I think Kati will see to play with like a meter, Jen, because I think she can afford it. She already has second shot, maybe 2 second shots. Looking to sit Panache's bowl, stay for 3.
Yeah, I think
Pick
it's
up
all
the
about
jack.
the weight here. She looks like she's got a lovely line, just pulling up that little bit short. And I think this has been the challenge for the ladies is that the green speed has changed quite significantly, and when you're looking to play that trail weight, sometimes you're just falling a little bit short. But one is not a train smash, although Panache will take her lead to 17-14 after 22 ends. So Kati caught up nicely, actually took the lead, and now Panache is finding her line and length again.
Dion van Rooyen saying, come now, baby girl, finish it. I'm sure he's talking about Panache.
I think so, yes. He's probably one of her colleagues from Harlequins. Yeah, lovely weight, nice opening bowl there with good weight in the area. It's actually stopped raining here at Wingate Park in Pretoria. The clouds have opened up slightly, although we had a bit of sunshine earlier on. The sun is not visible at the moment, but certainly the conditions are dry in terms of the ladies are not getting wet from the rain, but the green still in the cool temperature has not sped up to what it was originally, Marisol.
Panache changed her hand and she's just pulling up a bit short.
Yeah, she probably believed that Kati's shorter bowl was in her line, but with the line that she played previously, I believe that she could have played through there, but it always looks different from the green. Let's see what Kati can do. She was 2 to 3 meters short with her first bowl. She's got a good line here again. Yeah, drawn right up to that bowl.
Yeah, sitting
and
shot
got
bowl.
the shot. Oh, Panache has drawn a beauty. There we go. What a beautiful shot.
And thank you to James and Francois for getting the cameras set up for us again.
Kati playing what looks like a very good line. Oh, getting hooked up on the traffic in front. So Panache holding the shot. Looking to play the forehand again and to consolidate the shot she's holding.
Asking for it to come back. It looks like good weight, Jen.
Looks like it could be second shot.
Yeah.
Not quite sure. Let's see. No, marker only indicating it's only 1 to Panache.
Kati is indicating that she's not liking this ball too much.
Just took a little bit of a wider line there, Marisol.
I think it will be 1 to Panache.
Yeah, so she'll move into a lead here, 18-14, after 23 ends. And I'm sure both players will be happy that the rain has stopped. Just checking the length of the jack. Kati confirming that she agrees that it is over the required distance of 23 meters. Panache cleaning her bowl nicely and setting up for a backhand. Got our overhead cam again. Thanks very much to Francois for setting that up.
Nice opening bowl here by Panache.
And Rena, who told us, Blondie, who told us earlier on that she was in Polokwane, has told us it's very windy and cold over there. So, strange weather conditions we're having at the moment.
This looks like it could be awfully close, Jane, depending on the weight.
Yeah, again, just not playing that little bit positive on the greens that are that little bit slower. We always say that when the shot's down, you need to be a little bit more positive, and that's really what Kati needs to do, is make sure she either makes contact with the jack or with the bowl or is slightly through the head, because the short bowls are not going to achieve much.
Yeah, when you roll short balls, Jane, you are your own worst enemy.
Correct, because she had a beautiful line there on the first bowl, was a little bit short, then played exactly the same line and got injured on her own short bowl. Panache is definitely finding this length beautifully.
Yeah, what a great ball
Holding
there.
2, and she's within striking distance, Marisol. She just needs 3 to win this tie. Pressure's on Kati now. She's got to be close and try and minimize Panache's picking up here. Let's have a look and see. Got better weight this time, but will it bend in time? No, much better weight for the shot, but just that little bit through.
Panache looking to draw the third shot here, which would three's needed to win the game, Jane, and she's
correct.
just pulling up short.
That's right.
I think Kati has got a little bit more of a breather now,
Yeah.
not being gamed down. So she can
Yes.
afford to still play with that meter.
Definitely, just to try and make contact, try and get second shot, if not get the shot, and the sun comes out. Certainly
She's
been a
awfully close
topsy-turvy
here,
game here.
but it won't bend.
Yeah. So 2 to Panache, 2 to Panache, moves into the commanding lead of 2014 after 24 ends, and just needs that one shot to clinch the title. So Kati's got her work cut out, eh? Yeah, and despite the colder, wet weather, the spectators have stuck around and supported the players, which is much, much appreciated. And again, we need to acknowledge our technical officials and markers for the sterling job that they're doing. This is a job that they do voluntarily, and it's greatly appreciated by spectators and players alike.
Here we can see the scores for the game. They were even on the 12th end and the 18th end, and the 21st end, where after Panache has taken the lead, going 20-14 after 24 ends. Could this be the final end, Jane?
Well, if Panache plays a good opening bowl here, then the pressure's on Cutty. So we've got Sammy Struthers. Come on, Panache, you got this girl. Another one of Panache's supporters, and not a bad opening bowl here. Certainly puts the pressure on Cutty. Looks like a reasonable line from Cutty. Has she quite got the weight? Looking very, very good. Oh, falling that half a metre short, eh?
Panache has changed her hand.
Well, she's holding the one shot, Marisol, and that's all she needs to clinch the title. So the pressure remains on Cutty, who needs to possibly just play to turn her bowl or slip around it onto the shot bowl. Her line's looking pretty good here.
Yeah, awfully close. Just running a bit.
Fraction heavy, eh? Yeah, no good being short. Give yourself a chance by playing with good weight.
I think Panache will see to get a back bowl now.
Yeah, she's just consolidating beautifully here. Now the pressure's on Cutty. She's holding two beautiful shots there, and not easy to get.
She's just consolidating beautifully, yeah? Now the pressure's on.
Compliment there, saying what a great production. This was absolutely incredible to watch. The players gave us such an exhibition in very hard conditions indeed, Jen.
Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Great try there from Cutty. Panache still holding the two shots. Yeah, we need to give accolades to the production team of James Rushton and Francois de Klerk. Certainly got this live streaming down to a T. We were disrupted slightly because of the rain, because the camera equipment isn't waterproof, and they made a plan so that we could continue to bring you the live streaming. And yes, we're very, very grateful to all our viewers that are watching. We're up to 58 people watching. We did take a little bit of a dive when the men's final finished, but now Panache's army of supporters is online. We've got Mike O'Connor saying keep it going, your hard work is paying off. So thank you to everybody that has joined in on the live streaming. We are proud Wingaters, and we thank. There we go. Cutty a little bit narrow,
Jane.
and Panache Saramba, the 2024 Bowls Gauteng North Open Singles winner, 21-14 against Cutty de Vlaming from Pretoria High School Old Boys.
Yeah, what a great game, Jane.
Wonderful game played in high spirits. Both players deserve a round of applause for their excellent bowls in very difficult conditions. And again, thank you to the production team. Marisol, thank you very much for your co-commentary.
Thanks to you,
Thoroughly
Jane.
enjoyed myself. And James, to you and Francois, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity. And to all our viewers that joined us from Wingate, thank you very much for your participation.
Yeah, thanks everybody, and safe travels home. Those that are at home, hope you can make a coffee and get in bed.
Yeah, Carmen Fourie, I hope you're making some pannekoek there for Peter and the kids, because this is definitely pannekoek weer.
Cheers,
for now.
everybody.
Bye.